Hello. Thank you for watching this recording to learn more about the Healthy Meals Incentives Recognition Awards categories. This mini presentation is all about the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award. In late 2022, USDA's Food and Nutrition Service established the Healthy Meals Incentives Initiative to provide direct support to school food authorities in improving the nutritional quality of school meals through food systems transformation, SFA recognition and technical assistance, the generation and sharing of innovative ideas and tested practices, and grants. We're grateful to FNS for funding the Healthy Meals Incentives Initiative. We see this partnership as a wonderful opportunity to connect and follow through on both of our organizational commitments to ensure every student has access to healthy school meals. My name is Sarah Thomas, and I am the Professional Learning Specialist for Child Nutrition Programs at Action for Healthy Kids. I will be the person sharing more information about the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award. Here's the agenda for this presentation. We're going to review who is eligible to apply for the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award, the criteria for receiving this award, the award application and documentation, and lastly, the supports available to help you through the application process. We have 3 objectives for today's presentation. First, you will be able to identify who is eligible to apply for the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award. Second, you will be able to identify the criteria for the award. And third, you will be able to identify the documentation that will need to be uploaded with your application. The Innovative School Lunch Makeover requires improvement in the nutritional quality of a school lunch meal while maintaining student acceptance. So, who is eligible to receive this award? All school food authorities are eligible to apply if they participate in the National School Lunch Program in the contiguous United States, Hawaii, Alaska, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, or the United States Virgin Islands. Now let's dive into what the criteria is for receiving this award. In order to receive the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award, the school food authority must have served their makeover meal at least 3 different times in the last 12 months. The makeover meal must meet all of the following criteria. It must be a reimbursable meal, including all components, so meat alternates, vegetables, fruit, grains, and milk. Grains must be whole grain rich, as defined by the grain requirements for school meals, and no grain-based desserts can be used as defined by superscripts 3, 4, or 5 in the Food Buying Guide for Child Nutrition Programs. These items include donuts, breakfast and cereal bars, sweet rolls, and graham crackers, to name a few. To refresh your understanding, grain-based desserts are defined in Exhibit A, Grain Requirements for Child Nutrition Programs. To see the chart, please scan the QR code on the screen. The food items circled show superscripts 3, 4, and 5. These superscripts indicate the items are considered grain-based desserts. In addition to the meal being reimbursable and whole grain rich, these additional criteria apply. Changes can be made to entrees and/or side dishes. And the SFA engages students in the selection and/or development and marketing and promotion of the makeover meals. And lastly, the meal meets the Healthy Meals Incentive sodium limits. The sodium limits are seen here on the screen and are also available on the Healthy Meals Incentives website. The sodium limits vary by age and grade group. We'll mention where to find the support documents, including the one-pager with the sodium chart, in just a few minutes. Now let's take a few minutes to review the award application and documentation. You'll need to submit the following information in your application: First, a description of each selected strategy, including how it was implemented, when the change occurred, and what was the impact on the sodium content of school lunch menus. So, for example, the strategy reduced sodium in school lunch meals by X milligrams. You'll see a snapshot of the application in the green box. This mirrors the requirements and strategies that we've discussed in this presentation. This is an example of an excerpt of a description of the strategies used, including the discussion of implementation, timing, and impact on the sodium content of school lunch menus. Description should be less than 800 words. Feel free to pause this recording if you'd like to take a moment to read the sample description. The SFA must also submit at least one of the following for the entire meal: a nutrient analysis of recipes, or nutrition fact labels, or nutrition information for the new meal. Now let's look at a few examples. This is an example of a nutrient analysis for a standardized recipe. These are two examples of nutrition fact labels. And this is an example of a meal nutrient analysis. In addition, the name and grade levels for each school where the makeover meal is served must be provided. The meal must be served at one or more schools and for one or more grades. Additionally, you will demonstrate the changes that have been made by submitting lunch menus. Please provide a copy of an old lunch menu and a new menu to demonstrate your changes. Provide a menu that is posted to the district website or other public location that shows the age and grades that are served. The menu should show all items served to provide sufficient information for the reviewers to assess the changes made. Please make sure to highlight or circle the improved meal. Production records are not required. Next, the SFA will need to provide a description of the student engagement activities. This includes student acceptance reflected in increased participation for that meal, student acceptability findings, for example, student survey results showing percent acceptability, taste test results, and so on, and or how students were engaged in the marketing and promotion of the new lunch meal. This is an example of an excerpt from an entry describing the student engagement activities, student acceptance, student acceptability findings, including survey or taste test results, and or how students were engaged in marketing and promotion of the makeover meal. Again, feel free to pause the recording if you'd like to read through the example. Applicants may submit optional photographs, including 2 to 3 clear, high-resolution photos of the menu items and any relevant activities with release forms, which provide USDA with royalty-free, unlimited rights to use the printing of the photographs and parental permission forms when applicable. A high-resolution image is one that's at least 300 dpi, or dots per inch. If you are uploading photos, we ask that you also upload the appropriate release forms. The release forms are available in the application itself. Please download the appropriate release form or forms, complete them, and upload the forms along with your photos. Let's take another minute to discuss some of the supporting features available to you, as well as the basic process for applying for an award. You'll want to start by familiarizing yourself with the Healthy Meals Incentives website. Once there, navigate to the Recognition Awards tab for more information on the award criteria. By clicking on any of the Apply Now buttons, you'll be taken to our portal where you can create an account and begin the process of applying for a recognition award. Further down on the Recognitions Award page of the website, there are easy one-pagers that outline reward requirements. and there are blank applications. You can easily review the requirements and documentation for each award type. And if it's helpful to you, you can also use the blank application to plan out your responses before filling out the application in the portal. There is one preliminary step to applying for the award. You'll need to obtain a letter of support from your state agency. This will demonstrate that you don't have any outstanding corrective action. You can find the template for the letter at the bottom of the Recognition Awards webpage. If you're unsure of who to contact at the state agency, you can refer to the FNS Contacts website shown here at the bottom of your screen to find contact information. Once you've completed the state agency letter, you'll upload it into the portal and complete your recognition award application. If you have questions about the recognition awards, please refer to the frequently asked questions document by scanning the QR code on the screen or going to the link bit.ly/recognition awards FAQ. If you have any additional questions or require assistance, please feel free to email our team at awards@healthymealsincentives.org. If your information is incomplete, our Action for Healthy Kids team will reach out with technical assistance to assist you in the correction and/or completion of your reward application. Thank you for watching this mini presentation on the Innovative School Lunch Makeover Award. We look forward to reviewing your application and celebrating your successes within your school nutrition program.